Hey, this is one of my favorite meals. It's a go-to for me. Why? It works in all different parts of the day. I call it my fake Chipotle bowl. Why? Because you can find all this stuff at your local fast food restaurant, or you can make it exactly to your taste at the house. The thing I also like about it is it's versatile. Again, this is one of the easiest meals you can make. Why? All you're doing is browning some ground turkey. Okay, then you're putting in some rotel. That means opening up a can, and you're cutting up an onion and some cilantro, and you're scooping out some minced garlic. It really don't get no easier than that, people. Let's get over here to the stove and go make it happen. First off, don't forget, even though I got non-stick pans, I like to spray it up so nothing sticks, all right? I taught my son how to do this at 7, so I know all of y'all are capable of doing it. Take the meat out, pour it in. That's literally all it takes. Hear that sizzle? Means we're ready to go. I like to separate mine right off the bat. And then once it's separated from me, I then like to add my seasonings. Now, I like a lot of flavor without using a lot of salt. So I like the cilantro and lime, put that on liberally. A lot of different companies make it. You go with who you like. I like this, Kinder's Wood Fire Grill. It really adds a smoky flavor to it. Again, whatever seasonings you want on it is good to go. But I like a lot of seasonings that have a lot of flavor. I use liberally. Why? I try not to use any salt when I'm cooking my regular meals. I use different vegetables and different spices to give it flavor. I ain't worried about kissing nobody in the near future. And so I go liberal with the garlic. Now, my family does make fun of me for this, but hey, they all seem to think I'm a great cook. You really mix it up a little bit, make sure that the seasoning has gotten through. And then this is what I tell my kids when I'm teaching them how to cook, or I'm showing a few friends how to cook here and there. Once it's mashed up like this, just leave it alone for a while and let it go to work. And here's the other thing. I ain't no expert chef. I did not go to culinary school. So however the onion get cut is however the onion get cut. I don't need no chefs telling me I didn't cut the onion the right way. Guess what? Did the onion get diced and sliced? If it did, then you did it the right way. Here's the thing about the way I cook. I try to multitask. While the turkey or chicken or whatever you got over on the stove is cooking, it's time to cut the vegetables up. I can go either way. When it comes to cilantro, one of my favorite vegetables, I either use a knife or I can be lazy. I just cut it. Because I don't have any rice, normally I would have some brown rice with some cilantro, just a little bit, like a half a cup. Or I might have some black beans. Since I don't have any of that, to give it a little body, I'm using some rotel. At the end, you're just trying to make sure you get all the pink out. Unlike a steak, you don't want this medium rare. You want this well done. I like to use a measuring cup to make sure my macros are straight. It helps you lose weight because you know exactly what you're eating. This is a cup of ground turkey, 300 calories, all right? But it's got about 40-something grams of protein, which is great. Now again, this is how easy it is. You then grab your rotel, put in about half a cup for me. I add my cilantro, my red onion. Now, this, you're good to go. Or, in another scenario, this is what you could do. Remember, this is cilantro rice I made. It's brown rice with cilantro in it. You could add this, and it would really be a heartier meal. But we're trying to watch our carbs, and so we're not going to go with that today. All you gotta do is stir it up, and then hey, it don't really get much better than that. And that, my friends, is my fake Chipotle bowl. Took less than 15 minutes to make. Good and good for you. For more recipes like this, go check out the YouTube channel at The Real JacquesTalk. Please rate, subscribe, and review.